Hey guys, it's Dawn from Creative Appliques. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here today. If you're a subscriber, welcome back. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing and hit the bell so you're notified when I upload new content. Our video today is going to be in two parts. What we're going to be discussing is the proper placement of our adorable new pocket designs that also have some personalized little designs above them. So first video is going to talk about where to place the pocket, and then the second video is going to take you step by step through how to do the process. So if you're interested, stay tuned. In this video, we're going to talk about the correct placement of the pocket. So today I want to talk about pocket placement and where to place the pockets on the shirts. And of course, this is going to depend and change with the size shirt, if it's a youth, if it's an adult, and the brand. So let's just first talk about that. So I have two different shirts here. They're both small, adult smalls. And this one in the back here is a Gildan small, your basic rectangular cut. And then the one on top, the white one, is a Bella Canva. And this is more of a women's cut that I have here. And I've matched up the top right shoulder here and also the side seam over here. And I just want you to see the difference in the width of the shirt. You can see the blue one, even though they're both size small, adult size small, the blue one is wider than the top Bella Canva. So when we take the shirts and we fold them in half, meeting up the shoulder seams and the armpit seams, and we lay them on top of each other, you can see there is definitely a difference in the width of the shirt and the shoulders. Okay, one more example for you here. This is a Gildan's medium, and this is a Gildan's ladies medium. Again, we're going to match up the top right shoulders and the side seams just to get an idea of the difference in the cut. So with the small, it might have been an inch or two on each side. This is the medium, and this is a good 3 to 4 inches or more on the side. Okay, so why I bring this point up is there are some handy dandy tools that you can use for marking where a design or logo or the pockets could go. However, I want to offer another suggestion for you. So, when you do these, when you use either of these tools, the Embroider Helper or the Embroider's Buddy, what they have you do is to take the shirt and fold it in half, meeting up the shoulder seams there, and also the armpit seams here. So now that we have it flattened out, we'll take our Embroider's Helper here. And for t-shirts, it says fold it in half, place the curved neckline at the bottom of the shirt's neck ribbing, right there. And then the folded edge of the garment. So this is the folded edge of the garment. We have the center seam lined up, and here is where you're supposed to mark for the small. Right there, okay? So this is the Embroider's Helper. The Embroiderer's Buddy, has many markings on it, all the way from ladies small to men's 4X. And you line this top line up with the spot, the shoulder seam, and line up the center line here with the fold. And then you mark in this spot. So they're a little bit slightly different, not in the exact same spot, but we're gonna take our pocket, and I printed this out on my Chroma software that is included with my Racoma machine. Most machines you have to purchase software separately. The Racoma machines come with software, which is awesome. So I'm going to take this pin that I stuck into the center of the design there, and I'm going to stick it into the spot on the shirt where they say the center should be, and I'm going to tape it down. Now this pocket size that I'm using right now is a 3.5 inch wide, and it is about 5 inches tall. So as you can already see where this pocket is if I placed it here, the top of the apple is going to be sewing on the neckline. But I'm going to try it on, and I'm going to show you what it looks like when I have it on my body. Okay, so this is the shirt that we just marked, and we have the center marking for the logo right here. Now, if this was a logo that was maybe, you know, an inch or 2 inches high, 3 to 4 inches wide, this might be the perfect placement for it. But with the pockets, it's not going to be an accurate spot because, as we mentioned before, part of the satin stitch is going to be sewing on this ribbing here. You know, not all shirts are going to be V-neck, but one of the things, my whole point about bringing this up is the fact that pocket placement is going to be a personal preference on where you want to see it be. If you take the design and you have it printed out like I do, I would move it down and put it about here. This is going to be a usable pocket. So with the design on top of it, it adds, you know, a seasonal touch, a personal touch. We have ones with pencils, crayons. We're going to have ones with pumpkins, all different themes, mascots, sports. That's going to give it the personal touch, but then you have the pocket, and it's going to be usable. So you can put, you know, a pen in there or something that you want to use your pocket for. So with that being said, I feel like you need to place it where you feel like it is going to make sense and it's going to work and also be seen, because sometimes with the logos, the way they're marked, they're further out to the side, and I'll show you that next on my shirt that I sewed my logo on. So as we were talking about logos, this is my logo that I sewed on the shirt, and if you were to follow the markings on where the Embroiderer's Buddy and the Embroider Helper showed you to place it, if you could see these two blue dots here, one for each, they're just slightly different. This is where those tools said that the logo should be. So if that were the case, for this shirt, my logo would be up here. Now that might be correct, but for me, I felt like it was going to be too close to my armpit, too high up, too close to the collar. So I moved it to a place that I felt more comfortable where I felt the logo would be. Okay, so the most important takeaway about this is pocket placement is going to be personal. I know that there's going to be 1,000 questions on where it should be, what size pocket should be used for what size shirt, and this is the best information that I can share with you. Print out the template for the design you're going to use. The important thing to remember is the template in the name of the design is going to be a number. So for example, this is apple half point pocket 3.5. The measurement is for the width of the pocket. The pocket is going to be higher than it is wider. So even though this says 3.5, it's actually almost 5 inches high. So this is why I say print out your template, cut it out, and then place it on the shirt where you feel the correct placement would be. That way you don't need to buy special tools to help you, and then you find out the pocket ends up being sewn up here on the ribbing of the neck. So I hope that information helped. In part 2, in the next video, we will go through the actual steps of sewing the pocket on the shirt. So once you get your placement correct and where you want to place it, go to video 2 and we'll give you a rundown step by step of how to sew the pocket. I hope this information was helpful. Please give me a thumbs up if you like the video. If you have any comments that you or questions that you would like answered, or if you have a way of placing the pocket that you feel is just tried and true, please leave it down in the comments to help others. And please consider subscribing to my channel if you found my content helpful, so that I can create more videos for you. And also hit the bell so that you are notified when I upload new videos. See you in the next video.